Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. It is Sunday, May 21st. Marjorie Taylor Greene and Jamaal Bowman got into a shouting match on the steps of the Capitol, with Bowman starting it by basically saying that Marjorie Taylor Greene and her party need to oust George Santos. The man is a mess. He's an ethical nightmare. He's a liar, and he shouldn't be there. In any normal times, that guy would be gone. And Marjorie Taylor Greene kept deflecting and pivoting, saying that the problem isn't Santos, the problem is the Democrats, and that Joe Biden should be impeached, et cetera, yada, yada, yada. Now, for those watching this video and watching it going forward, this is not a MAGA-friendly channel. This is not a Marjorie Taylor Greene or Donald Trump-friendly channel. So if you're watching this video, if it came up on your feed and you want to hear some stuff that supports Marjorie Taylor Greene, you might as well stop watching, kitten, at this point, because this isn't it. I will have a link to the Hill video of this, and you can watch it yourself and decide for yourself what was going on. But Marjorie Taylor Greene is saying that he was threatening her, he's getting in her space and swarming her, and she felt intimidated. Watch the video. He did none of those things. If anything, she's the one leaning forward more and putting her hand into his space. Not trying to split hairs here, but there was no intimidation going on either way. It's a false narrative, but that's really typical of Marjorie Taylor Greene and the MAGA Republicans, because they know that their viewers and their supporters don't actually fact check, nor do they care. They just like the narrative that's being told to them. So there's the Five of Wands just popped up turmoil card. So what's going on with Marjorie Taylor Greene? Why is she taking this opportunity to go after Mr. Bowman here? For entertainment purposes only. Okay, so juggling. Okay, well, she's causing turmoil in the background. And what is she going to do with that turmoil? Well, she's going to raise money, of course. She's just going to use this for social media likes and to say again about those crazy Democrats and they're threatening me and you need to send money to me so that I can keep up with the good fight and tell these Democrats, these fascist, Marxist, socialist Democrats, put whatever adjective, communist Democrats you want there, to fight the good fight. What's contrasted with that is the government. So Marjorie Taylor Greene is about maintaining her government power or using the government for her to fundraise. This is all about self-enrichment. She again shouts out her policies. She creates a lot of turmoil. What do we have underneath here? The turmoil card? No, the Lover's card, of course. This is about her reaching out to her base and just trying to cause havoc. And it's always for the same thing, to raise money. Now, there could be, maybe she thinks that if she keeps being this strong fighter, it's going to move her up in her position in the government. But I think ultimately she just wants the money. And if she moves up, that just means more money. Okay, in the past, we've got the Eight of Swords. Yes. Okay, she's still pissed. She's pissed that she was taken off those committees back in 2020 because of threatening Nancy Pelosi. And she basically, once McCarthy and the Republicans got into power and took control of the House, she's been unchained. And she has a lot of retribution that she wants to bring forth because she's just an angry, petty little woman. And by woman, what I mean is she's like got the most masculine energy. She's got this, she's got the small d energy. You know what I mean? If she were a guy, they would totally be calling her the small d. And she's got that too. She thinks she's feisty, but it's just this. Current situation, it's a nightmare. What is going on with that? Okay, I think she's actually under a bit of stress, believe it or not. And I know she went through a divorce. I don't think that's it. I think some of the investigations are coming forward, and there's probably stuff going on that we don't know about that's impacting her behavior. Expect that she's going to get crazier as and more raising the temperature of her rhetoric. because there's something going on that's keeping her up at night. And there's so many investigations going on. That could be, I mean, not saying she had any involvement with planting pipe bombs around there. When I've done readings, it wasn't her that was showing up, but there might be some culpability in events surrounding January 6th. The lesson to be learned is that disappointment. I think stuff is happening in her life that we don't know about, that she's losing. Maybe she's losing power. Maybe she's losing influence. But something's not working out and she's disappointed in the outcome. Maybe she's disappointed in McCarthy and that he's not getting more stuff done for the MAGA Republicans. Maybe, again, there could be investigations going on that are impacting her. But something's causing her a lot of stress and a lot of disappointment in her world, and she's taking it out on people. And again, here we go again. I think it could very well be money related, that maybe folks are getting tired of her. The lesson to be learned is that evaluation. I made a bunch of money, but some money is getting away here. I think she's trying to play on people's emotions, but people are getting tired of the same game. It's exhausting. It's exhausting to hear her shrill, harpy-like voice going on people. They're ready for something different, Outcome, foolishness, naivety, wanting things to be the way they were. She's trying to bring back things to the way they were when she had more power. And I think she's diminishing. She's going back to the little blonde girl in this picture, where her power is being diminished over time. And again, there's the lovers underneath there. There were rumors that she had a romantic interest going on with McCarthy. I don't know. Irrelevant, possibly, but irrelevant. I think, though, that her relationships with the folks in power are being compromised. And that compromise is causing her a lot of headache and disappointment because it's impacting her ability to raise money. Okay. I'm going to throw on Mr. Bowman now. So that was actually really dominated by her. Was I asking about the situation? Or was I asking about her? Well, regardless, that's what's going on. This is all about her. It's always all about her. You know what? I'm going to park Mr. Bowman. I really don't want to. I don't care. I know what he feels like, because I think he went on some of the talk shows and he spoke exactly what he felt like. This is threatening to a black man, to have a white woman say a black man is threatening her. We've seen those TikTok videos, right? It's usually some crazy white woman claiming some black guy is intimidating her, and the black guy's doing nothing other than videoing the whole encounter to protect himself, because he knows that the law will be biased against him. He's got all sorts of hundreds of years of discriminatory laws and perceptions to fight against. It's not fair. It is absolutely not fair. Okay. So, what's causing Marjorie her nightmares? What's causing her that emotional loss? What is behind the scenes with her relationships or her lovers? She kind of had a fight with her boyfriend. What's going on behind the scenes that's causing Marjorie headaches and anxiety such that she's acting crazier? Spirit, what's going on with that? What's going on with that? Again, for entertainment purposes only. What's going on with Marjorie Taylor Greene behind the scenes? Well, there's victories, and maybe it's victories of the past. Oh, and it's the end of victories. It's like her day in the sun has come and gone, and now it's just disappointment after disappointment. She got reelected, but and I think she wanted to be either the VP or the number 2 person or even the Speaker of the House. but it's just disappointment after disappointment after disappointment because they're not taking her seriously. In the past, sneaking away, getting away with it. Again, when you get a lot of money coming in, it's easier to skim a little bit for your expenses on that one. I think it's also her ability to just say stuff and get away with it with no repercussions, no consequences for it. But that's in the past. Maybe they're actually trying to tone her down a little bit and she feels betrayed. Let's see. Current situation, again, okay, there we go. It's winner takes all these swords here. Winner takes all and people not wanting to work with this person. So I think that she's now kind of like a lone wolf, as it were. People aren't wanting to work with her because she's just so toxic. They can't get stuff done with her because it's always all about her. All about her. So yeah, that celebration card could not only be the re-election, but it's about people working together and celebrating the things that they're doing together. But she's such a lone wolf, and it's all about her that they're not wanting to work with her anymore on this one. Overarching edge, because she's a big pain in the butt. She's such drama. Too much drama. Who wants all that drama all the time? Come on, girl. I mean, think about it, ladies. You left that drama in high school. Do you really want to be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, the mature parts of your life, dealing with a drama queen like that? Man, that's high school stuff. Lesson to be learned is instead of being all about sneaking off and grabbing what you can and being all about yourself, you need to have a plan. And you need to have a plan going forward. She doesn't have a plan. She just reacts. It's typical Trump stuff, really. Just scream really loud and people throw money at you. Outcome, crazy cake. She's crazy cakes. She's not changing anything. The outcome is she's going to, instead of learning how to plan and put a plan together and move forward with it, she's just going to continue howling at the moon, shouting at the cups here, trying to get what she can grab and not worrying about the fact that she's kind of Looney Tunes. And I say kind of Looney Tunes, and for entertainment purposes only, take out the word kinda. She's Looney Tunes. Now, underneath it all, I think the reason why she's so upset is she's not in the future plans of that party. And that makes sense because she's in a really heavily gerrymandered district in her state. So she doesn't have to be mainstream. She just has to be as crazy as she can be. And then she gets what she wants. Gets what she wants. But if you want to be part of the future plans, you got to plan yourself and show that you can put plans together, or else they're not going to keep you because you're just a pain in the butt. You're a burden. You're preventing them from getting the victories that they want. So Marjorie Taylor Greene's upset. My guess is, for entertainment purposes only, she's upset because she's not being included in the big plans and the big scheme plans of the Republicans. She's too much of a lone wolf, a loose cannon that's all in it for herself, that she can't see that she's starting to understand that this is the end and that they're not including her on it. And that just aggravates her and disappoints her and hurts her feelings even more because she doesn't know what she's done wrong. Because she's not capable of knowing what she's done wrong because she's crazy. For entertainment purposes only. Okay, so that's Marjorie Taylor Greene for you. Color me surprised. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Give it a like and a thumbs up. Leave comments. Do all the YouTubey things. And I'll catch you on the next video. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.